What if I told you that a simple, sweet crystal has shaped human evolution, global politics, and our daily lives in ways you might not even realize? Yes, we are delving into the captivating narrative of sugar, a tale as old as time itself, woven into the very fabric of our existence. In the beginning, our ancestors roamed the earth, subsisting on a diet of hunted game and gathered plants, their tongues yet to taste the intoxicating sweetness of sugar. Then, as the wheel of time turned, humanity stumbled upon agriculture, forever altering our relationship with food. In this journey, we chanced upon sweet plants, a serendipitous discovery that would set the stage for the story of sugar. From the wild fronds of sugarcane in the tropical rainforests, to the humble beetroot in temperate climes, the sweet allure of these plants was impossible to resist. Sugar, so ordinary yet extraordinary, has a tale to tell that dates back to the dawn of civilization. Sugar's story begins in the lush gardens of the East, where it was a luxury only the affluent could afford. The roots of this sweet crystalline substance can be traced back to ancient India and China, where it was initially cultivated. In these ancient civilizations, sugar was not merely a culinary delight, but also a revered ingredient in traditional medicines. As trade routes began to flourish, the allure of this sweet substance spread across continents. It found its way into the bustling markets of the Middle East, and later, the grand feasts of Europe. But back then, sugar was no everyday commodity. Its scarcity made it a precious luxury, a treat reserved for the elite. Kings and queens indulged in its sweet charm, while the common folk could only dream of a taste. However, the winds of change were blowing. From being a rare luxury, sugar was set to become a staple, thanks to the explorers of the New World. The age of exploration brought sugar to the New World, turning it into a key driver of colonization and economic growth. The sweet allure of sugar was so potent that it entwined itself with the darkest chapters of human history. As European powers reached the fertile soils of the Caribbean and South America, they found a new frontier for sugar cultivation. This led to a massive demand for labor, igniting the egregious transatlantic slave trade. Sugar was not just a sweet treat anymore, it had become a major commodity in global trade. It was the white gold that powered the engines of empires, shaping the geopolitical landscape. International trade routes, economic policies, and even wars were influenced by this sweet substance. The world was caught in a sugar rush, and the ripples were felt in every corner of the globe. Sugar's journey was now intertwined with global politics and economics, but its story was far from over. The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era for sugar, transforming it from a luxury to a household staple. A remarkable metamorphosis indeed, brought about by an intertwining of technological advancements and evolving tastes. The 18th and 19th centuries marked a period of rapid industrial growth, and sugar was not left behind in this wave of progress. In the realm of production, advancements in machinery and techniques allowed for the mass cultivation and refining of sugar. The primitive methods of the past were replaced by sophisticated mechanized processes that could churn out sugar in quantities previously unimaginable. During this period, the sources of sugar diversified as well. While sugarcane had long been the primary source, the industrial era saw the rise of new players. Beet and corn emerged as viable alternatives, contributing to the sugar rush that swept across the globe. The process of refining these into table sugar, a feat of scientific and technological prowess, opened up new frontiers in the sugar trade. The refining process for these new sources was a fascinating journey of scientific discovery. For beet sugar, the roots were cleaned, sliced, and soaked in hot water to extract the sugar, which was then crystallized through evaporation and centrifugation. Corn, on the other hand, underwent a process called wet milling to separate the starch, which was then converted to syrup using enzymes. This syrup was further refined to produce high-fructose corn syrup, a sweetener that would soon find its way into countless foods and beverages. These developments gave rise to a burgeoning industry that stretched across continents. Sugar factories sprouted up like mushrooms, driving economic growth and creating employment opportunities. The sugar industry began to exert a significant influence on the global economy, shaping trade policies and prompting the establishment of intricate supply chains. Sugar, a product once confined to the opulent halls of the wealthy, was now a fixture in the humblest of homes. The Industrial Revolution had democratized sugar, making it accessible to all, irrespective of their economic standing. Sugar, once the privilege of the rich, had now become a common presence in every pantry. From the humble beginnings in the gardens of the East to the colossal industry today, sugar has not just sweetened our palates, but also shaped our evolution. Drifting back millions of years, our ancestors were primarily herbivores, gleaning their sustenance from the verdant foliage of the prehistoric world. Yet, the narrative took a turn when they discovered a treasure trove of energy in ripe, sweet fruits. Sugar, in its natural form, was a beacon of survival, a symbol of energy-rich sustenance. As we evolved, so did our brains, growing in complexity and size. The human brain, a masterpiece of natural evolution, is an energy-hungry organ. It constitutes a mere 2% of our body weight, yet it consumes about 20% of our daily caloric intake. The availability of sugar, a quick and effective source of energy, was instrumental in supporting this rapid brain growth. The human brain's predilection for sugar is not a mere coincidence. Evolutionary forces shaped our brains to crave and reward the consumption of sugar. This is because sugar, packed with energy, was a rarity in the wild. Our brains developed a reward system that released feel-good chemicals like dopamine whenever we consumed sugar, thus encouraging its intake. But the story doesn't end there. The advent of agriculture and the domestication of sugar-rich crops like sugarcane, corn, and beet led to an unprecedented availability of sugar. This triggered a revolution in our diet and lifestyle, paving the way for the development of complex societies and civilizations. The tale of sugar is thus intertwined with the tale of our species. It is a testament to the intricate dance of evolution, where survival hinges on adaptation. Sugar, in its many forms, has been a constant companion in our evolutionary journey, fueling our bodies, our societies, and indeed our brains. Perhaps sugar is not just a sweet treat, but a silent catalyst in the grand narrative of human evolution. What's your favorite way to enjoy sugar? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Sci Sips for more sweet science discussions.
Alright, Sci Sippers, before you go hurtling back into the real world after this epic scientific odyssey, I want to take a quick moment to chat. Building this channel, bringing you these videos, and exploring the wonders of science with all of you is a blast. But to keep the scientific adventure going strong, your help is essential. Liking this video lets YouTube know you enjoyed it, which helps the algorithm share it with more curious minds like yours. Subscribing to the channel ensures you never miss a future science bonanza and lets you know when we upload new content. But the real magic happens in the comments. Leaving a comment, whether it's a question you have, a mind-blown reaction, or even a suggestion for a future topic, is like rocket fuel for the channel. It helps us understand what excites you and allows us to create even better videos that cater to your scientific interests. So, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and leave a comment below, letting us know what you thought of this wild ride through science. Thanks for joining the Sci Sips fam, and until next time, stay curious.